Unfortunately, when it comes to the latest episode of Blindspotting, it's pretty much a filler episode focused on that game that Ashley, Miles, and also Sean would play while he's in prison, where they're playing Guns and Robbers. But in this case, it's Sean trying to get his dad out of jail. Ashley doesn't play his mom in a dream, and the whole cast gets to play a role in the shootout. So the later foundation for this episode. Sean is not Ashley's son in this world. Ashley is some kind of outlaw, and Sean, it seems he's still rather connected to Trish, Rainey, and the rest of them. It's weird why they make this distinction, but this is a filler episode, so maybe we shouldn't look too into it. Either way, Trish owns a saloon which has girls of the night. Rainey works there, Nancy works there, Jackie's also there, even though Jackie's not as featured as she would be in other episodes where Trish is interacting with her, but that's a whole different story. Point is, Sean wants to get Miles out of this paddy wagon that is ran by this sheriff, the deputy, and the deputy's gang. In order to get Miles out, Sean is pretty much trying to plan with Trish a way to get the keys from the deputy in order to get his dad out and then be on their way. Complications arise in trying to get the keys because the idea originally was to get the deputy drunk enough so that Trish can take the keys, free Miles, and be on their way. However, the deputy figures out that they're trying to take the keys, sets a trap, and then leads to a huge shootout. One that eventually calls Janelle into action. Earl shows up, and even Colin, who hasn't been a figure we've seen in real time, mostly in past and now fantasies, but maybe we should see this as a warm-up to him actually being part of the real Blindspotting universe in terms of, instead of just being seen in the movie, of course, in the dream sequence that Ashley was having when she was remembering times back with Miles back in the day. Maybe now Colin may finally come in the present day, but who knows? All that's known for sure is that eventually Miles does get released, and that's when we learn that the sheriff is his evil twin. They have a shootout in which Miles blows a huge, football-sized hole in his twin, and in the end, reality hits. Miles is still in prison. Ashley and Sean have to go back home, and that's it. So when it comes to reviewing this episode, admittedly we're a bit on the fence. On one hand, it's something different. You don't see a lot of black people in westerns, so it's interesting because of that. But at the same time, this isn't a show that has 15, 24 episodes, something like that. So having a filler episode toward the end, especially after the whole situation with Ashley kissing another man, it just seems like a waste. This more so, I wish more so episodes like this would be kind of like the random ones they throw out after the season is over and they're just trying to give you a taste or a reminder of what the show is about, rather than putting it dead center, well, little past center of the season. But it's not a bad episode, it's just I wish they wouldn't have wasted an episode doing this.